How was the New Year for you guys, man? I hope you guys had fun. Let me just tell you about us. Right here, we
Yeah,
were
it was
locked.
amazing, man.
It's good. You went out.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
Great. That's beautiful. You guys went out. You had fun. You had parties, right?
Yeah, we partied hard.
My man. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. We were locked in
Yeah,
UK
yeah, we
right here,
starting the
man.
whole new year fresh.
That's it. That's it. That's it. I like the
I
sound of
was
that.
indoor. I was indoor all through
Indoor?
with my
Why?
family.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
my
that's
family.
beautiful. Ah, okay, that's
Yeah.
beautiful. That's nice,
You know,
man.
my job
Yeah.
normally I'm a
Yeah.
talent manager, so you get to travel up and down, up and about for events. But this time, no events and all that, so it
Yeah.
was good time for me to rest and stay with family.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
last year I was on the road. Yeah, I was on the road.
That's beautiful
The
times.
crossover to the new year, I was on the road. So
Yeah.
this time, spring.
It's just like here in UK as well. We're just indoors. But during this time, that was when Thames and is it Omalay? That guy got arrested in is it which
Uganda?
Uganda? Yeah.
Yeah,
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 for
yeah.
violating COVID
Yeah,
rules in the
in
country.
Uganda.
Man, that's
Protocol, yeah.
crazy, man. That's a crazy time. But
Yeah,
but it is good, man. I would say this has been one of the most calmest and most chilled Christmas and New Year. Not much
yeah, for
movement
real. Yeah.
as it normally was before. So, but
Hmm.
it's all good. It's
Yeah,
all good.
the whole lockdown and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're still anticipating lockdown. They said they might increase our lockdown to March or April. So we in the
Wow.
UK, we practically screwed.
Even with the vaccine, I heard the vaccine that people are
Man, those
already.
vaccines are whack, bro. Those vaccines are whack. You see
Wow.
that vaccine that everybody's talking about, right? I don't really think because it makes the person that takes it immune to it, but that person can still transfer the virus to someone else that doesn't have it. You understand? So to me,
Oh,
that isn't really a vaccine, is it? I mean, vaccine is meant to
nah.
cure you from it.
That sounds like personal protection.
Exactly, and they're planning to vaccinate at least 75 to 80% of the population. So that's the challenge now. A lot of people are saying they're not taking the vaccine. A lot of people are taking it, and some people are not taking it. But regardless of how it goes, we just cool.
Yeah, I know someone that took it.
Yeah. Wait, in Nigeria,
No, no, no. UK.
how are they doing? How are they doing?
Uh, for now, still fine. There's no problem.
Okay, that's good. That's good. And any changes, please let us know.
Surely you'll be the first to know.
Yeah, I really want to know because some people are saying you never know the effect to like a few years down the line. You understand? Because
Oh,
look, so that's another thing. So personally, for me, man, I'm no experiment, man. I'm not gonna be experimented on.
not the
This is
lab rat.
nah, not at all, man. Not at all. That being said, the gold trade. Did anybody still held on to their gold trade?
Yeah, I'm in
No.
the good.
Are you in your gold trade still?
Hey,
What?
hi.
Hey, Shana, was you good?
Fine, fine. Happy New Year, man. Happy New
Happy New
Year.
Year. Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year. How is India?
Yeah, fine. India is very good right now.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. You guys are not on lockdown, are you?
No, no, we are not having lockdown yet.
Ah, okay, we
Not really.
good. That's good.
Only night curfew type. We are observing night curfew.
Yeah, Corona does not walk at night, man. Corona sleeps at night, man.
That's the funniest thing I heard last year.
Exactly.
This is the most fulliest thing people are doing in India over here.
Corona sleeps at night, bro. Corona is not ready to move at night, bro. Oh, bro. It's silly stuff that the government do, honestly. It's totally silly, but it is what it is. It is what it is, man. That being said, going back to the gold trade, I saw in the group a lot of people
Corona gets tired in day
in the nighttime,
and
In
right?
the night.
night. Yeah.
After working all day.
Oh boy, Corona is a hard worker, bro. It works really hard.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. And that being said, I want to go back. Someone's microphone is giving a click sound in the background. I don't know whose mic it is. Let me see. Someone's microphone is giving click. Let me mute that. I think might be that. Yeah, there we go. That's good. So that being said, I saw a lot of people were panicking on the gold trade, man. The gold trade isn't something to really panic about. The Bitcoin one though got me by shock. Did you guys see what Bitcoin did? Bitcoin's at 33,000 right now.
Remember, 34,000. Remember, I told you that
Yeah, it
it's
went
gonna
up.
get to 50K.
Brother, see what? I'm never disputing. I'm not disputing that right now. Because honestly, if you saw what I saw of COT report by Christmas,
See,
right?
bro, Bitcoin is gonna get to 100K. Now it's gonna turn to luxury.
Brother, look at it
Bitcoin
right here.
it will turn to a luxury item.
Yeah, these guys are not even selling. These guys do not even sell one bit.
At all.
They just kept
At
putting on
all.
positions little by little. Bitcoin is still going up. But the fall, there'll be a fall coming. I don't know when it's gonna be though. I have to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Until I see these guys go short, I think that's when the
See,
fall is gonna be.
I think gone are the days of 22K for Bitcoin. Right now, for Bitcoin, it is from 26K. If there's going to be a
26.
fall, it comes to 26K.
Yeah, man. I think I might start buying some as well myself because trust me, man. Bitcoin. And you know the funny thing about Bitcoin, I know people not many people realize Bitcoin is not yet regulated, which means there's a lot of
Yeah,
loopholes. There's massive loopholes in Bitcoin if you know where to look.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
If you
yeah.
know where to look on the global structure, you will see massive loopholes everywhere in Bitcoin. So this is the time to literally capitalize on it. I was speaking to someone on the phone just before I came, like I came on the webinar. I've been on the phone with him for over an hour. And we were thinking about, how to work with Bitcoin. And we found some massive gaps, man. Ooh, man, Bitcoin sweet, bro. I told this guy, like, literally, yeah, once we start experimenting with the gap, I don't think I'm going to be trading anymore. That's how serious I'm about to take this stuff. Man, if Bitcoin keeps going high and high and high and it's still unregulated, it's gonna be insane. And Elon Musk, I don't know if you guys heard when Elon Musk said that they'll be spending cryptocurrency in Mars because the guys are going to Mars in 2024.
Yeah.
They're going to
That's the
2020.
goal,
Yeah.
actually.
I saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2024. They're going to Mars, so they're going to be spending cryptocurrency. And they said they're not going to be paying attention to any government rules or regulation on Mars. So Mars will be independent of its own. So there's no rules or regulation by Earth being imposed on Mars. This will be big. If that happens, Bitcoin is going out of the sky. Out. Literally. Once they declare that a cryptocurrency will be spent in other planets, and as unfeasible it looks right now that, oh, why people going to Mars? This is going to happen in less than 3 years. 3 years from now, we're looking at people going to Mars. So man, mine is I just want to make so much money between that period because trust me, once everything goes galactical and we start, going out in space and everything, this planet is gonna
You're going
change.
to Mars, bro?
No, I ain't going Mars. Hey, fuck that. Nah, man, I'm gonna stay on
Bro,
planet Earth.
bro. There's a
Bro,
reason. I'm
there's
sure
going
there's a
nowhere
reason God
for
created.
2 years.
There's a reason God created us and kept us here. Bro, I'm not going anywhere. Even if I
There's
can
going
afford it.
nowhere anywhere.
I was literally kidding, man.
Nah, man.
There is not going anywhere for 2 years.
Don't worry, man. I ain't even going. Just talk less on the vaccine. Talk less on Mars. If anything at all, I just go back. I go Africa, bro. I ain't going anywhere else but Africa.
I tell you, bro.
Asia, bro. Man, these people ain't play with us. Nah, bro.
I don't want to wake up one day and I see an alien
Alien
pointing
is the
gun
list
at
of the
me.
worries, bro. They want to put machines, bro. They want to put machines in people. They said
Oh, you see.
the mind will
So,
become an
man,
internet, so they're gonna connect people's brain to the internet, bro. So human cyborg, bro. They're moving into that level. So I don't want to be experimented on, man.
And once that
Huh?
once that done, we all under their control, man. We all under their control.
Yeah, pretty much Africa is practically screwed. To be honest, Africa is practically screwed because you can't fight
Yeah.
against that amount of power, bro. That power is so significant that
Because we got nothing.
no,
nothing.
but again, I actually feel like Africa will surprise the world, just as Africa has surprised the world in terms of coronavirus. Africa is the future. Trust me,
It is the
bro.
future,
For,
guaranteed. I don't have anything
for
against that.
coronavirus to, I mean, for Africa to defeat coronavirus, bro, Africa is the future. Believe it or
Brother,
not.
wait, you said defeat. How?
Now, defeat that I'm talking about is no. Let's look at it. Let's look at it this way, bro. When coronavirus was at the peak of it,
Yeah.
in fact, we're still at the peak of it. We all thought we're going to see people
Dead on the street,
laying
right?
down in the streets. Yeah, you know, zombies and all that. That was the idea. But look at what
I just say,
has played
to
out.
me, I'll say we were lucky. I'll say we were
No,
lucky.
this is not
Because if
luck, bro. This is not luck. We had people coming in.
It's luck, bro.
Okay. I mean,
It's not luck because we had people
Yeah.
coming in with the virus, and with that,
we were lucky,
don't have.
because if
Bros, it's luck and grace.
Exactly.
if
So
actually
the people that have it, they don't have grace.
were to be hit, if actually were to be hit hard like the Europeans or other countries, like seriously, it's gonna be like zombie apocalypse, because you're gonna be see people dying
bro.
control. Like,
I have a colleague
equipped
that caught the virus
at
in
all.
America.
So let's just say we were lucky, because
No, this is not luck. No.
Bro, we are
Excuse me, all of you.
Yeah.
Excuse me, all of you.
Yeah.
Either we can start the webinar, and after that we will put a general discussion for 5 minutes.
You want to know the truth about today's webinar, right? Today's webinar is absolutely not going to be a proper webinar. It's the first day of the year. The market is too slow. The market is too slow. I just want to look at gold, and we're just going to talk about other stuff. Just to get ourselves warmed back up. You don't want to
gold is in consolidation.
Yeah, you don't want to jump into gold directly or any trades directly at the start of the year. Trust me.
Yeah. Gold is in consolidation mode. It will again come down to 1860, 1850.
You think that might actually happen? I don't know. I haven't.
Come on, man! Don't say that.
Actually, yeah. No, bro. Because
really
you know.
difficult to enter, dude.
What?
I said that was really difficult to enter. I got stopped out 15 times. I was counting.
I saw something on
You got lost, Arsalan?
What?
You got lost, or you got a reverse SL?
Nah, I put my SL in the profit, but I got
kicked out 15 times, bro.
Yeah, you can talk about consistency.
If you can see the weekly and monthly chart, okay.
Let me show you what happened in gold. Let me show you why you got kicked out, Aslan. You forgot one simple thing: trend line. That's why you got kicked out 15 times. You should have looked at the trend line. If you went on the trend line, right? You went in somewhere around here, because we went in where I went in a day early. I was trying to go in here, but what happened was price came on the next day. This was the day we're meant to go in, but I tried to get in very early, and I got knocked on that one basically. And when price got to the trend line right here, price went up, and all that pull back, and all of that kick out, you got kicked out. That happened in this space. This is where it happened to you. So if you had actually
let me see where it got in.
Right here. Can you see the chart? Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I can see it.
So if you look at gold on the daily chart, for example, the trend line, 1 point, second point, your third entry point was meant to be right here. Right? This was the day we're meant to go in on this day. I was early on this day, but this was the day we're meant to go in. I remember, because that day that was going in, it was going against us. So after that time you've gone in, you're meant to just leave your trade and let it run. You're not meant to touch it after that point. Gold went all the way from this point to this point, 417 pips. And it was pulling back. Huh? Like someone is talking in the background. I can't hear. Okay, I'm gonna mute everybody for a second, and then you can just unmute yourself if you want to say something. Mute all. Let me see. Okay. Someone's mic is still coming through. I can't figure it out. Okay, we good now. So what happened was price went all the way up, and this was meant to be your entry point right here. Understand? So if you didn't go in at this point,
You can't become where are you men are?
guys, please just mute your mic if you have background noise, please. Thank you. So basically, this was
By the way,
yeah.
I got in at 1859.
You got in at 1859. So how did you get kicked out 15 times?
At 1859.
How did you get kicked out 15 times on your entry, bro?
I guess his stop loss. I guess his stop loss was too tight.
I think it was moving it into profit zone. Were you moving your profit and your stop loss into profit zone?
Yeah.
That's why you got kicked out.
I think that's what happened.
Exactly.
You moved it too early.
I didn't want to lose money, and I was highly leveraged.
Man, come on, man.
Let's say he was trying to be safe.
But at least entry was good though.
Entry was spot on.
Excuse me. Yeah. Then from looking at this chart, there's a book, Candlestick Bible. I think we should, people should read that book. You can't trade in isolation. Okay, maybe if you have a strategy or some sort of stuff. I think it's best we, educate ourselves on some other stuff too that help you, have a solid opinion about the market. If you look at this chart I'm looking at right now, you can tell that there's a reversal at the end of. Look at there's a bullish engulfing there. At the end of that bearish, it was bearish till the candle. The last candle coming down. The last candle coming down. The candle after is, no. Come down. How do I paint this? No, come down.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at it was So there was, you see before that one, the candle before that one, there was some kind of rejection. Then it put further down. Then there was another rejection. Then the next candle, it was bullish engulfing. So I mean, such information can help you know how to at least use that information to back up your analysis that you have done using your strategy.
Yeah.
So I think we should educate ourselves on such stuff. I mean, I spent a lot of time reading those stuff. So, I use that and also the strategy to compare, really, this thing is actually true. And I found out that most of the times, at least 80% of the times, these things, they play out that way.
Yeah.
So if you can get the book, Candlestick Bible, I think you can find it on Amazon. Yeah. You can just get it there. Yeah, then really, it will help.
Candlestick Bible, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. We're going to do that. So you guys heard that, man. Technical information 101. Bible stick candle. So so that basically, if that's the case, then the issue, I think the issue that's coming to play now is technical analysis and probably what's it called? Money management. Those are the two things that most people are facing issues with. So if we get in the fundamental information, okay, and everything is looking good on fundamental side, then your technical side is okay. There's still that part of money management that is going to be played out. So now, as Billo said, we can get the Candlestick Bible, right? Let's say we use that as a technical information this year, for example, to prop up and build up your technical skills. The other part is if your money management is not intact, you still get knocked out. You get knocked out 100%. And I think that's what happened to you, Aslan. As much as I laugh about it, I know it's going to be a very, very painful experience. No matter how much I say, I just laugh because I've experienced such things before. Everything still boils down to one simple thing, one simple fact, and nobody's immune to it. Let's not get greedy. I get greedy. I get super massively greedy when it comes to trading. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm not going to front as if I'm immune to it. But the question, that the only difference is basically once I know how to navigate my way out, once I'm in trouble, is that I take my loss and walk away with it, and I know that, okay, my account doesn't get that much hit, or I take the massive hit and go and cry somewhere. That's how it is. So I'm going to be honest with you. This thing is not a joke. I'm not going to lie, guys. I've had times, right? I can remember back in 2015, I was in my bed. I was crying because of the trade. I worked so hard to grow an account. I'm not going to front and see, I'm immune to this shit. I worked so hard and built this account for months. And in one single day, I lost it all in one day. One single day. 2015. I cried. I went to go sleep, right? I woke up at 2 a.m. My head was so hot. and I started waking up and I started crying again. I went back to sleep. That's how deep it was.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
So you see that feeling right there. I'm not gonna say I've never felt that before. Trust me, I felt that 100%. I felt it before. I felt that feeling before. So the only thing that boils down to this game is this. This is why I tell you to use the ATR. If you're going in right here and you use your ATR as a stop loss value, you wouldn't have get rated out. And only let me teach you one technique that I never really speak about. Let's say, for example, at this point, right, your ATR value at this point was let's say 100 pips on a daily time frame, right? And let's say on 4-hour time frame, let me put this. Let me take back to daily actually. So let's say it's 100 pips on daily time frame, right? One day, and the ATR value on 4 hours, right, is 70 pips on 4-hour time frame, right? And then on 1 hour time frame, your ATR value is 50 pips, right? 1 hour. What you should do, I don't know if you guys remember, there's an EA on the website that does your automatically stop loss take profit for you, right? And trailing stop. What you should do is this. If you look at your account size and be like, look, I can't afford 100 pips stop loss, right? Go for your 70 pips stop loss. But until market moves 50 pips into profit, that's only then you're allowed to lock your trade in profit. Don't lock it unless it's this value in profit. If it moves 2 pips or 5 pips into profit and you locked it in, the chances of getting rated is higher. So wait for it to move to your 1 hour time frame ATR value, then lock it in maybe 5-10 pips in profit. At that point, you're guaranteed to not get rated out. Okay, so Adlan, this is personally for you. This is what you should be doing when you're approaching it. When you go into a trade, keep in mind, okay, this is the maximum amount I want to lose, right? And have that value at the back of your mind. So if price is moving against you at that value, I gotta mute everybody again. Sorry, gotta mute everyone. Someone's microphone is giving me noise.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who is giving me noise. For some reason, it's not muting that person. Okay, there we go. So basically,
what I was doing was I was highly leveraged and I wanted more profit. That's why I moved it on the profit side.
Okay, beautiful.
That was the only reason.
Beautiful. The thing now is this, right? Think about it. Okay, we're starting here in January. Don't think about
Oh,
how
you were highly leveraged.
Yeah. He said it was highly leveraged. Basically, that's what caused the issue.
Yeah, exactly. I just didn't want to lose money. That's why I kept moving the stop loss to the profit.
You have to sign out. You have to sign out the amount of money you're about to lose. If you want to lose just $20 maximum, then you have to let that $20 go. You have to look at it as if you've invested that $20 and you can't touch it until the trade is done. You understand?
Okay.
Don't get attached to the money, because this game is about, look, I'm not gonna say like this game is easy. It's not easy, bro. Look, it's not.
Definitely.
It's not easy. You know, anyone that says it's easy is lying. You understand? We all make mistakes, and the market, nobody can get the market 100% right every single time. So the thing that it boils down to is this. Sometimes you have to let go of that money. Don't think about it in terms of you're losing. Think about it as if you're paying for an education. If you lose that money, you've paid for an education and you become wiser. And one thing you should also do is get a portfolio and write down the trades that you're taking. Write it down. You know what I'm saying? Write it down, jot down the mistakes you make. So once you write it all down, the trades you've taken, and write down the mistakes that you've made and what you did that was correct, then you'll be able to avoid that same mistake over and over again. Over leveraging your account will blow your account, guaranteed. And then the trade might even go in your direction. True. That's happened to me several times. This is something we all know.
That happened in the past.
You understand? So one thing this year you should think about is, look, if you're making just profit on 0.01, right? Be satisfied with it. Don't get pressured to make more. You understand? Because eventually when you start trading off with 0.01, what would happen is over time you will start trading with 0.02, 0.03. You've now progressed. You understand? Don't think about it in terms of how much am I making now. Think about it in terms of progress. How much progress have I made in this period of time? That's the only thing that's going to save you in this game. You understand? So it's not about how much money you make. It's good to make the money to keep score, but it's how well you moved. You understand? So that's the lesson. That's the key lesson. But if you try to use this way will benefit you more. Only lock it in when it's at 50 pips, for example. You have to check the ATR value on each time frame, on the daily, 4 hours and 1 hour, and set it accordingly. And get an EA to do it for you. Don't worry, I told you I got something for you this year, right? I'm going to talk to you in a bit once we're done. So you'll be able to have, get the EA as well and set that EA for you to help you do this. That would be the ideal way to go around it. Personally, I think that would be your best shot. And if you measure it by December this year, you will have moved further than you've ever imagined you would normally have gone. Okay. That being said, though, I'm going to quickly go back to the gold seasonality. We might get a drop or consolidation in gold before we continue the up move. So there might be a consolidation coming or a slight drop till the 7th. And then price start going back up. So it's something to be careful about if you're still in gold. I mean, if you're right here in gold, I don't think it should affect you. If your entry was right in this area, you shouldn't be affected. So people that their entries around here, probably around the next 150.
So I saw something on
what? Which asset was that?
NZD card.
NZD card. Okay. NZD card. What did you see? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Someone said they saw something on NZD card. I don't know what you saw. What did you see? I don't think the person's here anymore.
Maybe it got disconnected.
Yeah. I'll quickly check it out.
I got disconnected. I'm back.
Okay, what you see?
Okay, on NZD card. I was checking NZD seasonality.
Okay.
And yeah.
What did you notice? Did you notice an up move?
I guess his connection is bad.
Yeah, it seems so. I'm even thinking it was me for a second. This thing is taking a while to load as well on my side.
No, his connection is bad.
Okay. I'm gonna quickly check the
NZD you can type the message and type.
Yeah, you can type it up.
Okay.
And this NZD card, I mean, all these charts will be updated this year, by the way, because 2017, we're now lagging behind 3 years data. So all this will be updated this year. NZD card, yeah. Okay. I'm not really seeing it though.
Yeah. For CAD, that's Canadian dollar.
Yeah.
I think the major thing that drives the Canadian economy.
What did you say drives the Canadian economy? Okay, there's something going on right now. The signal is totally bad now. I don't know if it's from my side.
Hello?
Yeah, you said something drives the Canadian economy.
Yeah, majorly is oil.
Yeah, the oil, yeah.
Crude oil. Yeah. So now there should, I think tomorrow is the meeting for OPEC.
Okay.
Yeah, so if we are looking at anything that has to be Canadian dollar, I think we should look up for the meeting and be sure of the outcome of the meeting. So
tomorrow,
that we don't,
right? On the 4th.
Yeah, tomorrow. On the 4th.
On the 4th. Yeah. It looks like it normally drops around that period.
It depends on the news. It depends on the outcome of the meeting.
You know what I've noticed with this trading stuff here? Most of it works its way around the way these people. Yeah, you have a connection around what the commercial have done and seasonality. But
Okay.
I will keep that in mind because one thing I've noticed in my years of trading is when I choose a direction, for example, when I've done my analysis and I've rounded it up, when news come, the news actually propels the trade towards my direction. So most of the time, news is mostly noise. The market is kind of more like predetermined already before the news comes out because some people already know the result of the news. And over time, what you see that you spot the pattern that the news is just noise to just disrupt the market for a short period of time, then
Yeah.
it goes to where it meant to go
Then
to.
it goes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so you just want to be in a good position before the news come in, way before the news come in. So even if the market try to kick against you, you'll probably get back to your entry and then run back up in your direction. But this might happen. It might drop. It might go up. I don't know. I tend not to want to touch trading at the start of the year because it's slow and you can't really predict what's going to happen at the start. But from what I'm seeing on this one so far, on the COT, it doesn't really show much in terms of Canadian dollar. They're both out. These guys are not back yet, so it's it's dragged out. Oh,
But
heads of the
but
100%.
but I'm surprised. At the beginning of the year, and
Yeah,
Bitcoin and all of that altcoin, that's Ethereum and the likes. They are like they are above the roof right now,
yeah. I mean,
and it is just beginning of the year. This is just third day of the year.
it's gonna drop. The moment everybody start talking about them, it's gonna drop, man. It's a trap. It's a guaranteed trap. I can guarantee you it's a trap. Everywhere it's talking about it is bubbling up now. Everybody's throwing their money. Once they throw their money, a lot of people throw their money in there enough, this thing will come back down. You might be right. It might not go below 26,000 or 22,000, right? But that thing is gonna drop.
Yeah.
It's just a ticking time bomb. It's a ticking time bomb,
Uh,
right?
Ade,
Yo,
Ade, you know what? Bitcoin, gold, silver, and
yeah,
all the commodities and cryptocurrencies. This
yeah,
all before coronavirus they have not performed well. Okay, in this
yeah,
coronavirus situation only this all assets has performed well.
yeah.
Okay, and when the situation gets normalized, all this asset will go in correction and they will come down to where it has started.
You think so? Whoa,
Hmm.
how
Yep, yep,
calculated?
yep.
Hey.
Huh.
Oh boy.
Listen, listen, because USD CAD, you can just see USD CAD.
Yeah, USD CAD.
Okay, okay. If you see USD CAD in March and Feb, okay,
Yeah,
when the coronavirus gap was there in all the charts, okay.
yeah.
If you can see, USD CAD has gone up to 1.47.
1.47. Let me check. Where's USD CAD? I can't find that. Okay, right.
That's it.
Yeah, so USD CAD. Oh, right here, right?
Yep.
Shit. So all of this rally, yeah, it corrected everything, bro.
Yeah, yeah, it is corrected. See, in this past 8 months, 9 months, it has corrected all the things and come down to the same point where it was in before coronavirus.
Man, market is cold, man. The market is cold. Just take your money here and run out and sell
You
back.
know, my biggest mistake. I was having a short trade in 1.47.
Yeah.
I was having a short trade in USD CAD on 1.47.
And
If
you
at all I
exited.
have kept it here, I have got around 2,000 pip, man.
Yeah. That's a lot of money to make. That's a lot of money. That being said, I want to quickly touch on
Okay, and now again,
yeah. Carry on.
now again, I say this USD CAD has bottom out. It is bottoming out over here, and now it will go again up.
Yeah. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Elliot
Yeah.
just pointed out
So
something.
so
Elliot pointed out that we have 100% win date on NZ. Someone has a
where
background noise. Someone
where
has
100% day.
someone has a massive background noise coming through. I'm gonna mute all again for a second, and then we can unmute yourself. Yeah, there's 100% day on NZD CAD. Elliot just pointed that out. Thank you. On the sixth trading day. Huh. Okay. You know what? There's gonna be a new probability coming out this year, compiling more data from than ever before. I'll revalidate this one and see if we're gonna get that 100% coming true. But so far, it looks like we might have 100% coming true on NZD CAD on the sixth. And I've noticed something. It's always the CAD that seems to be having this 100% days. The last time was Euro CAD. Now it's NZD CAD. This CAD has a cheat. CAD, these guys are cheating. Canadian people are cheating. But that might be a good one. And the sixth trading day, which is, if I'm not mistaken, market is going to open today. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be next week, Monday. So next week, Monday will be 100% trading day. So I'll revalidate that data one more time.
This trade we can keep for 3 days, man. We can take it for 2 to 3 days.
More than 3 days, 1, 2, 3, 4 days. 4, because if we look at it, right, it's on the 11th, right? It says 11th right here. So what's gonna happen is if we look at, so it's around here on the seasonality scale, and 12, 13, so probably around here. So on the 12, where the bottoming out starts. So in regards to the seasonality, it's looking like a slight alignment also in that. Yeah, next week Monday. So I'll just check NZD and see if we can get the same alignment. There's no alignment on the NZD, so it doesn't really matter. What we just have to look at is if this COT it aligns itself with it, then we might have that NZD CAD move in our direction for the buy. So nice one, Elliot. So guys, quite frankly, this is everything for today. We're not really doing anything much, just to come back and just familiarize himself with it, and then we'll probably kick off properly from next week, just this week, to see what's going on.
So I've got a question.
Yeah,
I don't know if I can ask a question.
you can. We got 1 minute left. Hit it.
All right. My question. You said something about. I watched your video about the COT report, and you were saying that the COT report for this week is published next week, and the one for next week is published the upper week. So how do we now use that information, since the report for last week is being published this week, and last week's trading days are over? Like, how do we implement that?
We literally look at last week data, what it did last week, and we write on that information. It's still accurate from 1 week lag. So you're fine. Just look at last week's data and use it to make decision for this week.
Okay.
That's
so
it.
last